All right, let's move on to the Packers and the Colts. So Green Bay, everyone knows Jordan Love was out this week. Everyone knows that their backs against the wall with Malik Willis, who was 1-2, had never thrown a touchdown pass in his career. The Colts you have a tough contest against the Titans. Contest is weird. I never like saying that
I've never used contest.
Yeah, no, I didn't like that. I didn't like that.
That was weird that came out of your mouth.
Yeah, the Colts, maybe because Colts contest. The Colts had a really tight game against the Texans last week. Everyone expects Houston, who plays on Sunday Night Football tonight, to be awesome this year. And Anthony Richardson had a few wow throws. Most people, again, I'm looking at these ESPN experts, basically everyone except one has the Colts winning this game, including
as did we.
You
know, actually, I took the Packers.
Did you?
Yeah, I faded myself.
That's sometimes a good decision for you.
Yeah,
I mean, whenever you bet. But the Colts wind up. So the Colts have a flunker, and the Packers come out and win 16-10, just absolutely destroying Indianapolis on the ground. And that's the one thing we said in our game preview. If you're the Colts, how are you going? How do you beat the Packers with Malik Willis at quarterback? Throw everything at the running game. And somehow still, Josh Jacobs goes 32 carries, 151 yards. Malik Willis, 6 carries for 41 yards. Jaden Reed, 2 for 37, 261 rushing yards for the Packers in this game. While Malik Willis, give credit where it's due, 12 for 14 in the air for 122 and a touchdown. This was just a huge win for Green Bay, who can kind of sit back now, take a sigh of relief. Maybe even now you're thinking, hey, let's go and beat Tennessee next weekend. And then we get Love back potentially from Minnesota, and we have a winning record when that happens. So just a big win for the Packers and a dominant effort up front by that defensive or offensive line.
Well, hold on, chill. If Malik Willis is 2-0 while Love's 0-1, we're bringing back Love, or you rolling with Malik? But we hit us on the head. Like, we hit this game right on the head.
We picked the Colts to win, Jack.
No, but I'm saying how the Green Bay could win a game like this. And they did exactly what we said they had to do. Like, Malik Willis was fine. He played a clean game, didn't turn it over. He was a game manager.
Actually had some really nice passes. Malik Willis played well.
He played a solid game. No turnovers. Game manager for the most part. They were great on the ground, and their defense played awesome. That's how Green Bay was going to win this game. That's exactly what happened.
They lost one fumble. And then and that should have put them up. That should have ended the game on the Josh Jacobs 1 yard line. Fumble.
I took Green Bay because first of all, I had a bad day in college yesterday, so I'm like, all right, whatever I like is turning to dust right now. But they've been hearing all week, right? No Jordan Love, like, oh, the Colts just hung with Houston. This Packers team has no chance, and a lot of times in a spot like that at home, they rise to the occasion, and that's what happened today.
Yeah, it's a Lambeau opener, and the problem with this Colts team, over 2 games now, they've given up 474 rushing yards. The run defense is disastrous.
Horrendous. It's so bad.
And that's when you've got a quarterback like Anthony Richardson who thrives off big plays, but as we saw today, can make big mistakes too. You need to be able to get your team possessions. So letting a team like Green Bay, as you said, put up 261 rushing yards, go 10 for 17 on third down, run 67 plays.
You're the time of possession?
53. Yeah, the time of possession for the Packers was over 40 minutes.
Yeah, the Packers had the ball for 40 minutes.
Right.
Yeah.
Running up and down that throw.
The game should have been over. Like, it should have been, 17?
Should have been 17-0. The game should have been over much earlier.
And Jake was fumbled into the end zone on the 1 yard line.
Yes. It was... Go ahead, Ziggy.
I'm on the base of this game. I am not ready to say that Malik Willis can win the Packers any more games. I think they're going to want Jordan Love back as soon as possible. Mm-hmm. And indeed, you saw from LaFleur's game plan, clearly internally, they do not have much confidence in him, right? Having him only throw 14 times, not really asking him to make many difficult throws. Even like that really nice throw he made to Romeo Doubs was sort of off target. Doubs had to do some acrobatics to get it down.
The touchdown
great catch. Nice, and I mean, a nice play.
But I just mean, was nice.
Yeah, this Malik Willis is not the answer long term. I am not convinced he's very good. But when you're going up against a team like the Colts with that awful run defense, you can make it work. And as they've got the Titans dialed up next week, we'll see what they're able to do. The Titans, not as bad on run defense, but Packers have to be happy with a win. I think there's a lot of optimism that Jordan Love will be back this week. And a 1-1 start is not the worst thing in the world.
No, a 1-1 start. If you told the Packers fans, hey, Jordan Love's going to nearly destroy everything in his knee at the end of the Philly game, but you find yourselves at 1-1 heading into week 3, and it seems like he's okay, you sign that immediately. This was a huge win for Green Bay.
Dude, that throw to Wicks.
Well, that was nice.
Was
That
awesome.
was
I
really
thought
nice.
for sure that was a pick.
I'm watching that game and I'm thinking to myself, all right, here, like let's get Malik in the game and let's let him f some things up here. And immediately, all of a sudden, Malik Willis just starts dicing up the Colts. And I tweeted out. Of course, he goes to the Packers and instantly becomes a Hall of Fame quarterback. It's just something about the Wisconsin air makes you immune to being.
Okay, I'm sorry. He had 120 passing.
I don't
He did
care.
not dice up anybody.
No, but he had a few really nice.
There's only like one incompletion though.
There was, you know what? Also, you got to give credit. Even though the Green Bay defense gave up a lot of yards, they turned over Anthony Richardson 3 times, 3 interceptions. They, they were getting after him. They limited the explosive plays last week. That's the whole calling card for Indianapolis against Houston, was watching these unbelievable Richardson plays where he just, throwing 70 yards downfield to Alec Pierce. Green Bay limited that. And I'm looking at the drive chart here. A lot of 3 and outs. Start the game, 3 and out, interception, 3 and out, punt, turnover on downs, field goal, missed field goal, interception. Like the Green Bay defense gave up a lot of yards, but played well. This was a perfect rebound spot for a Packer team that needed a win and needed some faith. I think they're right back in, unfortunately, a very good position. When Love gets back, they're going to be a problem this year.
I mean, if Malik's 2-0, I'm not even bringing Love back.
How about we?
There goes the Ziggy eye roll.